Hi, Mr. Noggle, and this is Drawing and Painting 2. I'm going to go over some aspects of the um, course for you video here so that we can navigate um, the Schoology classroom. So, the screen share here. I'm going to go to the Drawing and Painting 2 site. All right, and so in Drawing and Painting 2, you see the course headquarters. There's some information in here. Mainly, I'm going to actually move this to the course materials. In the course materials, and there's really no reason to go in there. If you have a tech problem, there's a tech resources in here for you to look at. Okay, but other than that, I'm not going to be using the course headquarters too much. Here's our schedule. So this is our Drawing and Painting 2, period 7, and B in the afternoon, and then Fridays. Okay, so now, and then we have the course materials. You will see that there's agendas put up here for the next 3 weeks. So the agendas have kind of an outline of things. Here's the visual language textbooks. You're going to be using the 10th grade version. And when you come into class, I want you to take one home with you. So I will put those up front. And if the substitute's here, whether the substitute's here or not, you're going to take one with you from the front table after you look at the seating chart that I sent you. I'm going to be sending out to you. So here's the syllabus. Probably the main thing to go over. Bring that larger. And the class is going to be a little bit different than last year, of course, since we're online. We've got the studio practice. You're going to be graded on 2 different things. All the different exercises that we do to build your skill level. And in drawing, I don't know if I mentioned this yet in this group or in this video, but we're going to really focus a lot on drawing in black and white media, mainly graphite pencils and charcoal the first half of the year. We're going to be working on building skills and staying very focused in drawing well. So there's kind of a repeat, but a building similar to last year. You guys were more beginners. Now we're building up into more of a range of where you'll have a lot of control and a lot more practice. So we're going to start out with some basic exercises again that will get us started, just like kind of going to an exercise class, and you do warm-ups before you get into the real practice. That kind of or like playing a sport, you kind of do warm-up and do basic things before you get into the main game. So here's the content and the outline of the course. I will update this. You'll get page numbers for assignments and things like that as you go through this class. But this is kind of the short form of the class without all the details. But all this relates to the textbook. Okay. Classroom rules. These are more attitude rules. I want you to be here to improve. You're going to start wherever you are and work up from there, and you're going to improve on your current skills. There's nothing here that is beneath you, and there's nothing here that's too difficult for you. So remember, you just can't. Maybe you can't get it right now, but you will be able to get it eventually. As you know, probably if you had me last year, I'm okay with you doing something poorly the first time and you improving upon it as you get through it. So that's what it's about, practice and improvement. So if you have something where you think you failed, it's not the end. It's just the beginning. So, and as long as you're trying and working at it, failure does not translate to a grade. Failure actually translates to a good grade. Okay. And then talking about don't copy, we're going to be doing a lot of working with our own references in here again. We'll be setting up some object studies for you, and we're really going to kind of get deep into that again in a different way. But I am going to teach you how to copy as well. And it's like what's a copy and what kinds of things are helpful to you. But ultimately, you're going to synthesize those practices into your overall abilities. Okay. You'll be assigned a desk, and you'll have a stand there for supplies. You'll keep your book bag, at least at this point, your backpack on the floor. Keep your phone in there. At the end of the class, you may have your laptop out eventually. We'll use that for references. So I want you to have a way of transferring your images from your phone to your laptop and using your laptop screen as a way of looking at references to draw, not your phone screen. And I won't be printing this year. We won't be using the prints. So you'll work off your laptop screen. You can spray down the desk a little bit. It doesn't have to be a thorough cleaning. You just have to kind of wipe it down, just like you would at like Planet Fitness or whatever. Just wipe down the table or wipe down the. You're not going to be sharing tools or pencils or anything like that this year, so we're going to keep everything clean. I'll talk about materials in a second. Passes, if you have any reason to leave, there's a QR code in the back, and you will scan it with your phone, and then it will take you to a Google Doc, and you will write in your name, time, and purpose for leaving. Make sure that you ask permission first and that you communicate. Just do not walk out of the room. And that's it. We're going to respect for materials and procedures as always in this room. And very little patience for anything other than that. Now, back to the course materials. That's the syllabus. I will add to that, since it's a digital document. I will add to it in more specifics, and it will coincide with the agendas and the assignments that go into Schoology. Home supplies. I will help you add to your home supplies. You want to have the spiral bound sketchbook. Instead of 9 by 10, it should be not. Instead of 7 by 10, it should be a 9 by 12. You may already have one. You can use that. You also want to have a collection of pencils that range from H to B. And if you don't have these, you can get them, or I will have these and supply them to you eventually. You'll get a grouping of these. So if you don't have them, if you want to go out and get some, I would recommend you go out and get some so you have them at home. If for some reason, whatever it is, you can't or you don't want to, just let me know, and I will be checking in with you to see if you got the materials or not. And then if not, when they come in, I'll be putting together packs for all of you. Okay? We'll be working with pencil quite intensely the first marking period or more. Online textbooks, I just showed you that, but here's the link for that. I just showed you it's on here twice. I can remove that. So, this is the course page. You will see assignments coming. Here's the agendas. And this will show up like this. And there will be more specific Here's page numbers, all right? And I'll give you more specifics in the assignments as we continue to move forward. Those of you who have done summer work, that's great. It's going to help you a lot. You'll move through some of this stuff quickly. It's more practice, and you'll get better and better at these things. So that's it for today. Look for the, I'm looking at your drawing paint 2. Here we go. Here's the seating chart. So take note of your number, and that's where you're going to sit, to kind of move around. Most of the stools in the room are 6 feet apart. You have your mask on, so we should be good. All right, take care. I will see you Thursday, and that's it for today. Bye.